I already sensed that, and based on Kyle's reaction, I think this is true. My Leonardo DiCaprio gossip was a little less sensational than I remembered it being. Yeah, him listening to headphones and fucking 18-year-olds isn't that spectacular. So
60. Yeah, who doesn't do that?
I sidecarred on my Jason Renner story, which is my only other good one.
My favorite one is that Sylvester Stallone's kink is to make ladies sit under a no, he gets under a glass table, like a coffee table, and he has them stand on the table, squat and shit.
Glass bottom boat. Yeah, it's a pretty normal thing.
Did you make up glass bottom boat on the spot, or is that a thing?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's called the glass bottom boat. Maybe, I don't know. I think, yeah, that is one of the strangest kinks, is being into poop. I think.
Imagine being the host of that Airbnb and just coming in like, the fuck? Come on, Rocky. What did you do?
There's just shit ropes in that little tiny space between the glass and the frame of the table.
Oh, you never get that out.
You're never going to get that shit out of there. And you know that he has special dietary demands for the bitches before they shit.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing but kimchi for a week.
What do you think that is? Do you think that Sylvester Stallone, he wore out the appeal of hot 18, 19-year-old pussy in the 80s? In the 90s, he switched to anal. And then in the 2000s, he's bored with anal and he's got to take it to the next level. What else is left? The coffee table. Is that how it progresses?
You're making a lot of sense.
Something like that. Like it's probably just the same thing as like people who watch crazier and crazier and crazier porn. You know, that
desensitized,
weirder and weirder and weirder to get off. And he might have done that in real life, where it's like, I can't just fuck him anymore. I gotta have him shit on the table.
It's because we don't have access to that kind of escalation that a Hollywood A-list movie star has. So yeah, I'm sure guys like Donald Trump, God fucking knows what Donald Trump does behind closed doors with hot bitches.
I don't know.
All right,
I could picture
the KFC gravy. You know what I want to see.
Yeah, you know, don't use all of it. I want to eat it. Yeah, so like I can picture him.
The whole drumstick. Let's go.
You know how Mac has that scene in It's Always Sunny when he hires a prostitute to pretend to have sex with him in the back room?
Yes.
Because he wants to look alpha and cool.
And
I was saying earlier while you were going and straight that I could totally see Trump doing that, where he hires some prostitute and then he just goes in there and eats 3 extra large Domino's pizza. He comes out like,
that was a ton of fun. I fucking loved it. Tell him the kind of dicking I gave you.
It's like, Mr. President, you've got marinara all over your face.
That's just part of what I'm into. It's just part of it. I will tell you this, though. I did Dr. Pay a little bit. She ate all of the garlic sauce. I specifically asked my friend Papa John. I said, before you say the N-word again, sneak another one of those into my body. All right?
Dude, those garlic butters are so delicious.
Oh, my God. And the little pepper it comes with, it's only good for like 2 bites, but still.
That little cup of garlic butter is only good for like 1 breadstick or one, like, you know, I eat the pizza and then I've got the crust and I dip the crust in there. And it's like, after 1 crust, it's gone. Now I just got to like drink it.
And if you ask them, and if you tell them, I'll pay for a bottle of Diet Coke if you dump it out and fill it with garlic sauce. They say, you're not in our delivery area.
Guys, see, this is Office Max. Stop calling.
Guys, if you don't mind me
giving me the dodge.
If you guys don't mind me backtracking to the topic of sexual escalation for a second, I had something go on, and you guys are wiser, older men than myself. I don't know if I'm in some trouble here. So my buddy recently said that he knew a girl who said that girlfriends and girls in general, when they're hooking up steadily with a guy, shouldn't play with the guy's ass, because then eventually that's going to be required every time to get him off. And I'm worried because my girlfriend started eating my ass right away in the relationship. And now a lot of times, okay, all the time, I'm just trying to give myself an out if she hears this. Almost every time I have sex with her missionary, I got to picture some other girl licking my ass or sticking a finger up my ass or putting some sort of large pencil up my ass.
Hypothetically.
Don't let anyone tell you you're not normal. This is, you know, you're halfway down that escalation path. And that's
Can anybody relate to me here? Is there any way back from this road I'm venturing
Any way
down?
back? No, this is a one-way street, motherfucker.
Am I going to be underneath the coffee table soon?
I think there is a way back from that, but think of it like one of those speed walkers at the airport. You're already on there. you're gonna have to do some serious sprinting the other way to undo the damage you've already done.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Danny,
you're gonna
there's
maybe
nothing
go
wrong with the
abstinent or
path that
something,
you're
get real
on.
like beat off to Handmaiden's Tale. I don't know.
The premise
Yeah.
of the question is wrong, Dan. You,
Uh-huh.
you asked the question as if there was some reason you'd want to go back. No, you're on the path to greatness, Danny. You want to keep going down this way until
Yeah.
you're that one dirty scene in Deadpool where she's fucking him in the ass. This is
It's
Hey.
a slippery slope, and you enjoy every step.
exactly
As long as those girls I pretend are licking my ass are over the age of 18.
right.
No, you can pretend whatever you want.
Nobody can send you to jail.
It doesn't. It could be a farm animal, Danny. And really, you just have to discover better and better lubes. You work your way down from the the water base to the silicone base and follow around. No, no.
Has anybody
It
taken
is
a
not as
dildo up the
simple
ass here
as
from a woman?
silicone is better, right? Here's the deal: water base starts better. It's more slippery,
Oh,
but it turns into glue.
Elmer's glue.
Silicone base does not start as slippery, but
Okay.
it stays that slippery for days. It's good for like 3,000 miles.
You're gonna be in traffic a week later.
Scooching around.
Slippery as fuck.
This is me in traffic 3 weeks after Danny Mullen sex, right? Just shifting around on my slippery butt. So, you have to pick the lube that's right for the situation, right?
Wet
Okay.
platinum,
Yeah, if you're putting
not
that big
the
pencil in your
flavored
butt,
kind.
maybe you
Come
want a water-based one because it's even slipperier.
and then are we referring to anal applications or vaginal?
Either one.
Both.
Right?
Whatever you want,
You
man.
become a lube expert and
You
figure
get
out
right
what
in your ear with that
fits
stuff. It's so slippery.
I feel, Woody, I feel like you're being a little cryptic here. Have any of you guys taken a dildo up the ass, or is that gay or what?
not
I've
a
never done that.
dildo.
But how was your experience with it?
I haven't done it yet, but my girlfriend says she wants to, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
afraid the first time I'm drunk and there's lube and somebody brings a strap onto the party, it's going to happen. It's not far off. It's on the
Nothing wrong
horizon.
with that,
Well, that's
Danny.
gonna be a great video. I look forward to it.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll see if
Yeah,
that one will
if
make
you
it.
could live
past
stream
the
that on
indicators.
Chatterbait.
You know,
tell
I
me in
bet that
advance.
lesbian would have pegged you had you asked.
What's that?
That lesbian would have pegged you had you asked.
He's probably got a clit this fucking long, so you wouldn't even
Yeah.
need the toy,
Yeah. It would have been buried by her stomach, fat,
Gross.
unfortunately. Taylor saw.
right? You ever see those mega clits?
Yeah, I think so,
Oh
unfortunately.
my god!
high T women.
It's often women who are on a hormone treatment to yeah.
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 In transition.
You sent me a whole forum once of just enormous.
I did. That's right. Yeah.
I'm curious now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny.
we'll
no,
see.
I feel like what you're saying is that
Like a dog's penis.
you've elevated to become a master's at sex, right?
What was that? What
She pulls down her panties. Red rocket. Ah!
So I feel like other people are having high school sex, right? While you're
Yeah.
having advanced degree sex. And
Yeah.
and your question was the premise was all wrong. You were like, hey, how do I walk backwards into juvenile sex? That's not the way you go.
Whoa,
from here.
I don't like how you phrased that.
Me neither.
It's just-
Yeah, I don't. no. Now that you're
You
becoming
always
a-
walk forward into juvenile sex.
Yeah.
That way they can't escape.
It's just
They're too slow. And they'll believe it.
Little legs. They're just kicking.
Yes.
And by the
it's
way,
just
I think
Uh-huh.
the sincere answer is no. You don't have to order every item on the menu every time you eat. Some days is McDonald's, and some days is filet mignon.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
I'm just,
you-
Some days it's wiener schnitzel, so get ready.
So you were getting
I'm-
your fart box tongue punched by your girlfriend,
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
like that.
and you
Phrasing.
liked it right away. I know that was the grossest way I could think to say it.
It's awful.
You liked it
I-
right away, or she had to kind of win you over.
if there's a pleasure greater than lying on your back like a dead insect while you masturbate with a handful of lubriderm while an attractive girl is rimming you out, I don't know of that pleasure.
Lubriderm. My
Lubriderm.
man, you have. Do you need a link?
Man. Well, he's
I
trying to
said the
fix
wrong
cracked
part.
skin.
Avino.
Ah,
This is the
well, I
stuff
bet your
right here.
cock is moisturized, but
To
my
all these people, the daily moisturizing, not
Dude,
the
that's the
extra
shit I use in
hydration.
winter when my elbows start cracking.
like why are your elbows.
That's
Y'all-
what you
y'all-
use as lube,
It's so
Avino.
dry. Yeah.
No, not. I don't use
Not
this as
for
anal
elbows?
lube. I have proper anal lube for
Oh,
those
okay.
purposes.
I
But
doubt
God.
it.
I masturbate with during a rim job. Yeah.
He's got Vaseline for anal.
Get some wet platinum. It's rather expensive, but you can get it on Amazon, and for like $65, you get more than you'll ever use. You get
Wet
like a liter for $60. Like it would almost like this thing full.
Looking it up.
That's a lot.
Wet platinum, not the flavored kind, because that is water based, and like anything that's been sweetened, you don't want to put in a pussy.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
it can be
place
unhealthy
is
for
like
her.
you're growing a mushroom farm down there.
Yeah.
Any sort of pH imbalance or intrusion of foreign substances that
It's
are
like a
organic,
pool, you
God
know?
knows what can happen down there.
Mhm.
And if you fuck it up, then you have to shock your bitch's pussy.
And then,
With
like, you tell them to
chlorine, yeah,
clean
you
it or
put
something, and they're like,
disinfectant in
"Oh,
there,
it's
but
self-cleaning."
People are saying
No.
disinfectant cures yeast infections.
First base.
I wish I could find the Reddit post about eating ass. I was searching during the copy and didn't find it,
Goodness.
but this guy, his girl likes it, and he feels like there's a bit of a mismatch between the two, right? That he liked her for a long time before he finally won her over and got her attention, and she started giving him the attention or whatever, and they finally make it to bed, and he licks her butt, and she loved it. Loved it. She says, it makes me feel guilty how much I like it. They're married now. So the whole idea that you want to back off of this pleasure zone and work your way into weak-ass sex.
Hey,
Incorrect.
here's the problem, Woody, is sometimes on a Sunday afternoon after we go out for a little brunch, it's just nice to be able to push the girl down, pants off,
Sure.
5 minutes of missionary and come. That's getting increasingly difficult to pull off, and that's why I'm worried.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the problem. The quickie still belongs on the menu. It has a place, right?
Yeah.
So you're having
know-
trouble coming at all without a little bit of butt play.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
that
there's no
is a
reason
tough
she
one.
can't reach around and put a finger in there and keep you
Why
going.
don't you just get a plug? A little vibrating plug for your asshole.
Fuck.
One of those gym plugs. They're cute.
What is that? Oh, it's a little
gem
gemstone.
plug?
The back is like a little gemstone.
A hairy man's ass with a little gemstone on there.
You're
I
being a
think-
little judgmental.
I'm wearing
I think
sapphire
everyone should
today.
have one of those. Like buttholes are unsightly 99% of the time. If every butthole was a gemstone, just imagine how much more comfortable we'd all be if it were required.
Strong
Yeah.
point. Strong
I
point.
think we'd all be much less comfortable.
I wouldn't mind to be Valentine.
He'll
shaped.
get over it.
Get over it.
Like what if that's what martial arts were like? You earned your blue plug. Yeah! Like the manliest thing ever was to get that blue butt plug. But they get bigger.
Yeah,
like,
big-
Yeah.
like by the time you're to the black plug.
Are you ready
Of
for
course,
the black
biggest-
pine
It
cone?
would be the biggest one, yeah. The instructor inserts it.
And as Woody knows, there's a ritual in jiu-jitsu when you
Oh, God.
level up belts,
Yeah, check
where
it-
you have to get beaten or grappled by all the higher belts. Imagine the ritual for getting your black plug.
Everybody's walking toward you like an old cowboy.
Yeah.
Did you guys do the thing where they beat you with the belts?
Yep. You take so the people who don't know jiu-jitsu, when you get promoted in jiu-jitsu, you have to run a gauntlet of all the other people in your class. You take off your kimono, so you just have your bare skin exposed, and you run through people who are all whipping you with their belts as hard as they can.
Oh, that's cool.
We didn't
That
do that.
sucks.
We did.
What is it,
What they
France?
did is they spent some period of time. It wasn't long, like 2 minutes, with everybody back to back to back to back, and that was all we.
Nothing
did.
like a
Getting sharp.
gauntlet to build the team spirit.
Yeah.
I mean, it works in fraternities.
Yeah.